And I'm quite excited about Tristle because he's one of my favorite runners because he always beats Jack in this wedge.
Oh, we got instructions from the king. Let's get started.
It looks like indeed they're getting those instructions and saying, how come I can't get a spear that the guards have? Why are those not for sale anywhere? It's a valid question.
Oh, Death necklace immediately. Ooh, spicy.
Gold and a key. And they have no magic points, so there will be no escaping by spell.
And do they have any spells?
I don't think you can have any if you have no magic points. I believe you have to have magic points for one to show up. We have Swamp outside. Is it going to be bad, though?
No, not as bad if you head westward. Going eastward, it's a whole nother story.
Dropping a quarter of those hit points at the start, though, that's not good necessarily.
Nah, that's never a good thing. Drakey immediately shown. Ugh. So they're not going to be taking on Drakey's right this second.
Everyone heading the same way, of course. The path of least damaging resistance, I suppose. There's desert in the west, so high encounter rate, and there's a droll guarding the way. And hey, we had a red slime kill.
Yeah, indeed, we got a red slime kill, and a droll guarding the way means you ain't going to the... Oh, we got a metal scorpion, and ooh, damage.
Hit decently, but got away there. Meanwhile, a Drakey fight for Tristle. Can Tristle plink it down? Uh-oh. It's a murder bat. It's a murder bat. Look out.
Them bats got them flamethrowers. They got hot fire. Go back to start. You are the first one dead, and the deputy is out.
Yeah, good call, DK. Just sit out of there. That ain't gonna work.
You don't want none of the deputy. Oh, Sherlock is right near Tanagel.
And a cave to the north. Let's see what we have here. It's dark. Trying to identify. It looks like it probably is Swamp North.
Swamp North. And that's a Droll Magi. And he got baby breath. He got the mini thrower right now. Fire all the way around. And DK is about to get the bad news too.
Well, maybe not. Didn't immediately fire off against Tristle. So possibly not going to get the knowledge here. Indeed, gets away without finding out about that fiery surprise.
Ooh, Z just leveled up, and we missed the stats on that one.
I'm pretty sure we'll get to see it soon enough here. As we see, red slime hunting seems to be the way forward. Oh no! Red slimes with Hurtmore! That is not cool.
Forget about red slimes. You are not touching them. And the blue drag and the deputy kills another. Up, goodbye. Back to start you go. And DK just got the bad news. You get a flamethrower to the face. Content.
Could be a little bit of a slow start here based on what we're seeing, but as things progress, this shouldn't be such an issue. But they've got to make that progression before they can move past it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tristle is not going to get anywhere with that red slime. Red slime is firing at least at 50%.
Amazed we saw as many red slime kills as we did before we saw that. I mean, 2 turns to kill it, fine. But if you're 1-1-1, that gives it 2 solid chances to fire.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got a fire-breathing wraith as well.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Thirsty. All right, will this be the level over here? Yes, we have the level coming from DK. So here come your stats on the missed level from up to and G earlier. Courage and Wit serve you well. What do you get? You get 12 power, 1 agility, 3 hit points, 13 magic points. But I don't think there was a spell.
No spell, but we get a little muscle. We got a little muscle up there. But that's not enough. That'd be enough to kill the red slimes, but not them Drakeys. Not on one. Oh, we got a scorpion. And nope, we're not dealing with scorpion. Tristle says
another cave to the north here. What's this cave going to lead to? Looks like we have Mountain Cave, possibly?
That looks like Mountain Cave.
So 5 chests here in Mountain Cave, but that Wraith Knight seems to not be down with that.
No, the Wraith Knight does not want no part of it. He doesn't want you to go past. You go home.
So everyone's having a nice Sunday night out there early in this race here. 5 racers in the game.
Oh, magicians also got the flamethrower. They got the big ones too. Oh, Dragon Lord, also referred to as the Pimp Lord, he's bringing out all types of goodies for all his minions today. So if you're trying to do early grinding, you can forget about it. It ain't happening too easily.
It's going to be a tough go here. Tough road to go with 3 big hitters. But yes, indeed, 5 racers into tonight's weekly race. Standard flags, 5 quality runners. And unfortunately for them, but maybe fortunately for you if you like suffering, it's going to be a slow start. But hey, level 3 coming for up to NG. Tell
All
us
right,
what you
we're-
got, Sinister.
Okay, we got 12 more power, 1 speed, 1 hit point, and 1 magic. Ooh, we like to call that whammied. Up unless you got the power for it. Ooh.
I mean, that power's pretty solid. The 212 gains for them, even with a weak start on strength, they'll be swinging a decent bare fist here. Oh, a ghost takedown. Very nice.
Yeah, the ghost should be, yeah, that's a ghost takedown. That's easy peasy lemon squeezing.
And yeah, it seems that there isn't a close town, at least none of the ways they've gone here. So we'll have to wait and see. And my goodness, the Drakies are just racking up the kills so far.
Kill streaks for these Drakies over here. So unless you are level 3, you're not going to want to fight a Drakey because they are spitting hot fire, at least 50%.
I mean, you could say that they're dominating. You could.
Holy.
So Magician, as we know, also has that nasty attack. Wisely avoided by up 2 NG there. Just trying to get up to the next level, which I think is 35 experience. Closing in on it. Whatever metal, well, when it's sneak attacking you, not so much. You would need a crit probably to get that guy.
Ooh, Metal Scorpion says to Up, no, you are out too late and you've gone too far. Go home. You're not ready for this.
So up 2 NG, hoping the next level is going to have something. And if there's nothing particularly great, there is going to be a lot of pain and suffering going up to level 4. The best thing you can kill is a ghost.
Oh, and guess what? Drakey gets another one. We're going to have to definitely say, put your bats in chat. We got a wolf, and we're not messing with a wolf.
No, the wolf's a little too big of a game to hunt at this point. So we'll have to wait and see here. And desperately seeking one experience point is DK, sitting at 16, looking for that level 3. That strength would help a lot here. I don't know what he's hunting exactly, because none of these things are particularly nice.
We have no blue slimes from what I've seen so far. Not a single blue. And oh, DK finally gets a Drakey. Drakey's reign of terror has finally come to an end. He's gonna get he's gonna get some news. The 12-1-1-1. So yeah, that's the thing.
That agility just not quite getting it done for them though, for trying to push out a little. That mid-range is looking to pound on them. I mean, the starting enemies are pounding on them. Up to it, he gets a red slime that runs away. That would have been level 4. He's just moving back and forth saying, attack me, please, do it. And that should do it. So Sinister, let's see, is 4 going to be the opening level we need?
Let's see what we got on 4. On 4, we have the following: 6, 1, 3, 7 in a spell. Heal and repel. Okay.
Heal helps. Helps.
Heal will actually help, because this will allow them to explore the north now. But repel, not so much.
It's good to have that repel spell handy if you can get yourself to in certain situations. You maybe want to do it right now. No, but you get some decent armor and you're feeling pretty good about yourself. Yeah, marching around, keeping away that weak stuff is always a good time.
Tristal finally makes his way over into the mountain cave, and he's gonna probably get the bad news shortly.
Droll Magi, which has breath, as we know, and up to kill.
Yep, baby.
Unfortunately.
Of course, mini flamethrowers. And the Scorpion takes down DK. Oh, that low agility is starting to bite them hard.
Yeah, they're really going to have to hope they can find a town at some point, because the armor's not going to help you a whole lot with those spells and fire attacks, but it would at least allow them to try to plink some enemies. You see, that Metal Scorpion just hits so hard.
Yeah, and right now, Up is about to lose out on... Oh! We got the Shadows coming in, claiming him and taking him to the Shadow Realm. Back to start you go. And a Metal Scorpion says, I am too strong for you. You can't touch me. Oh, we got a town!
Oh, wow, a town and a metal slime. Okay, it got away. But let's see what the town is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Why?
Welcome to Trollsville. That is Hawk's Nest.
Another metal slime. The metal slimes are in this forest. I wonder if DK might try to hunt one to try to hop up the experience chain.
And to Speed Gaming 1, welcome to the party with a raid of 41.
It's great you've joined the party, and you know what? We'll supply the fireworks. A lot of early enemies firing off Dragon Lord 2 breath. We've got Baby Breath. We've got Hurtmore. It's a full cavalcade of burning heroes down right now.
in the words of Flame Heinard, burn to the ground. Burn.
Another Metal Scorpion attempt here from up to NG and would be the level. So let's see if we can get it done. Meanwhile, the Metal Slime is taking damage on DK's side.
Alrighty. And stop spell.
Been hit twice at least. That's it. That's 3.
Woo!
There's the big
Got
level.
the big levels. Let's see what we're gonna be getting on what level we're gonna be getting. 3, 5, 17, 4. Oh, at
2
level
levels
6.
and no spells. Oh, that is massive gain for DK to get that far through those levels.
But unfortunately, that's some pretty low levels. And the Axe Knight says, no,
yeah,
you
but
will not pass.
What I'm saying, Sinister, is for the other guys, if they don't get a Metal Slime, they're going to have to crawl their way up to 300. DK just leapfrogged up there. That's massive with bad levels.
That is. But right now, with no new spells, no real power, the HP is looking pretty okay-ish. So with a couple of heals, they should be able to run the gauntlet at least.
Yeah, because level 5 was gained there by up to NG and probably didn't get a whole lot of anything based on what we saw from 2 levels for DK going 5 and 6. So just rotten stuff. But these Metal Scorpions do seem huntable.
Yeah, Metal Scorpions seem to be the play right now because Wolves still wait a minute. DK is going to take a chance.
It's still hitting pretty hard there. You hope they're going to roll lower than that, but a 15 and a 13, not ideal. But the hit points, well, that heal wasn't very good, but the hit points are decent. Could do it.
He could do it.
Oh, no.
Happy feet.
Attacks doesn't get the kill. Just tried to go for it. Figured maybe I'll get lucky or maybe it'll be enough. Alas,
nope.
Maybe it was true.
Nope. Wolves got that sleep at 25% or at low health. So they're packing the chloroform today. So yeah, you're not be taking down a wolf without having at least a one-shot land.
And Tristal got level 4, so now has heal and repel on board. See if Tristal's gonna try to take out these Metal Scorpions. Well, dodging, that's not very nice.
Got a Metal Scorpion out of the way. But he's running out of resources fast.
And DK is 2 experience points away from the next level, I believe. 335 right now. Is it 337 or am I misremembering?
I don't know. You might be well, the Scorpion should answer that question right there. And it looks like he might be looking to defense break the Scorpion. Yeah, the Scorpion looks like he's being defense broken right now.
And with that
is
kill,
the level.
Should be the next level? Heck yeah.
That is
what do we
level.
got here? Sinister, we've got no strength, 7 agility, no hit points, 3 magic points. These levels can go fly a kite because goodness gracious, they are out to lunch. This is just not nice. Come on, game.
And unfortunately, when you have deputies just outside your doorstep, yeah, Sherlock enemies are looking a little spicy right now too. So they're definitely looking to take your head off quick, fast, and hurry.
So to recap here, what we've seen Swamp North and the Mountain Cave. In towns, we've seen Hawksness, which is not far from either castle, because Tanagel and Sherlock are, just a stone's throw away from one another.
They're neighbors.
Otherwise, Sinister is just a lot of mean enemies and very poor levels overall.
Yeah, they have no weapons. They only have a death necklace to their name. All the money is gone. The only key they need to open up the door, they just opened. This is just looking like a hot mess.
and the hot mess is all the melted heroes out there in the fields and forests, I believe.
Oh yeah, there is plenty. Now here's the question though. Can they get to the other continent? This might be a play from Up. Up is taking the gamble. That's a Demon Knight.
You got to take a shot, but you've got 3 mid-range enemies inside here and on the first floor of Mountain Cave. You got those Wraith Knights, you got Demon Knights, and you got a fire-breathing Droll Magi. Baby breath, but still fire-breathing, and not good at this point in the festivities for them.
Yeah, so right now
it's a tough road to hoe, you have to say, Sinister.
That is indeed. And what we find out in the second, he got out of the mountain, he got out of the swamp. And there's mountains all the way around.
But his dear old friend is waiting for him, the Metal Scorpion.
Oh yes, the Metal Scorpion awaits.
droll takedown here from DK. They don't seem to be horrifically dangerous.
Yeah, trolls don't seem that. If they can find a magician, if they can find a warlock and take it down, that might actually be worth a pretty penny.
28 experience would be nice, but we haven't seen one yet. Wouldn't know where to find it. We have a skeleton here for up to NG.
Skeleton's not looking too threatening right now. Just going with the whole punch you in the face with a bony fist, and that's some experience. And we got sighting of Sherlock enemies up in the desert to the northeast.
We have a cave here to the southwest of Tanagel. Oh, sorry, no, my bad. He's coming back down, DK. So that's just swamp again. I thought he was moving down from Tanagel.
Nope.
I got excited. I thought we had something new.
Nope, not happening today.
And it looks like up to NG's just camping in these foothills and looking for killable enemies, and it seems to be paying off here.
Yeah, it looks like it's paying off. But if I was me, I'd be trying to take a gamble and see what's up there.
Well, there's a reason I like to gamble as well, and I don't tend to do too well in most races, so probably the right choice. Escapes a wyvern there, and now a skeleton, much more palatable. Excellent move. One Punch Man.
Hi, Shinichi no Geki. Unfortunately, DK is about to get the bad news. Oh, wait, Axe Knights would hurt. This might be interesting for a grind if that ends up being one of our spike tiles.
That would be excellent if Hawksness was hacking an Axe Knight, that is for sure.
Unfortunately, though, DK gets the bad news and is sent home for his troubles.
I guess he really had to ask him a question.
That is so bad.
Thank you. You should know that they'll be worse than that before the race is over. I guarantee it.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
As we move to the west here with DK, up to NG is continuing to grind away over there, and we'll get level 7 and the presumably bad news of what's coming, which is not much. But it's working, though, making up that gap. Very nice.
Yeah, but DK again going after this wolf. I don't know if this is the right play, especially when he has sleep under his belt.
Oh, Rowdy Sniper doesn't want this to drive a wedge between us, all these axe puns. Don't worry, it's not going to maul our relationship. Wood-cutting jokes.
Proceed with the jokes of axes. And it looks like up is, we have a town, and he will not see it because the Wyvern says, "Thou shalt not pass. Go home." But there is a town just off of the mountains to the north of Swamp South. So up is probably going to make it and try to make a speed for it right now.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't really expect anything else, but you've got to think. The phrase beeline comes to mind.
Oh, like a bat out of some places.
Yeah, exactly. Like a murder bat out of heck. Absolutely. So as we see, DK's trying to push out here to, I think, the west. And Rogue Scorpion in the dark. So that's another nasty enemy at this point in the working explorations of our players. Not very fun. It's a hard walk to make through Mountain Cave and Swamp.
Yeah, that's going to be ugly no matter how you look at it. The one thing I will say, though, is we have an Axe Knight, and he is blocking the way like Gandalf the Grey or Gandalf the White. Oh, he makes it out. He's going to make a heal, and let's see that town because we know Hawksness is...
His old friend's here. He's blocking. He's got Stop Spell. Interesting.
Yeah.
He's considering it. He's going for it. I love it. Oh, no, I don't love it. I don't love it.
Oh, he gets away. He gets away from the hurt bull Wyvern. Let's go. Let's see that town.
Let him go, game.
Let him go. Or kill him. One of the two.
Every step here. Well, this is something he wants to fight.
Well, that's a scorpion. It's fightable. And it looks like... Oh! DK's in the first floor of the mountain cave. He manages to get through so far. So... Now let's...
here we go. We will see the town. We have the shopping mall. It's
Cantland. The proverbial shopping mall.
With 283 on board, he can at least get a copper sword and a small shield, something along those lines. Provided
DK
it's for sale.
and DK is actually in the second floor of he's in the
Crystal?
second floor of Mountain Cave, and he has
Torch?
found a whole lot of net so far.
You could have lit that torch to, give us a real view. Excellent move on the poltergeist, sending it back to the afterlife, I guess. Either way, gets the 15 experience and continues to move along.
Rogue Scorpion.
There's that mean Rogue Scorpion, and they're tough to escape from when your agility's low. But he does.
But he gets away.
Very nice.
Ooh, what's going on here? He's gonna fight a gold man. I'm trying to get a gold man.
Metal slims all over the place. DK and Trystal running into them.
Yeah. Let's see if DK can get another kill. Nope, not happening. High Shinichi no Geki coming in from Trystal. That is levels. Let's see.
Same thing as before.
7-0-3.
But a big boost towards the next thing. Trystal, of our 3 featured runners, was trailing in experience by a little bit. Feeling good about it now. And you have a request to say that again for the old taking out the metal slime there with the big punch.
High Shinichi no Geki.
And a Rape Knight looking to end it for Trystal. And unfortunately, I think DK might have come up short there on the last chest. I don't think.
Nah, DK found everything and found absolutely nada in Mountain Cave.
Of course not. Why would it find anything? And up to a G, I think was just trying to get some cash to buy some equipment. It obviously did not succeed. The gold man winning the punch fight and now has to walk back.
In shame with half his gold lost. And now the wolf takes him out while he's taking a nap.
We have a cave between the foothills and the desert. It is indeed a cave. What do we have? Well, nope.
Yeah, we're not gonna find out right now. That might be the grave or tablet.
I would assume tablet if just noping out of there right away. No outside. You got to walk in there in the dark. Oh, now
nope, that's grave. No, that's grave.
Well, that's excellent. Let's see. 3 possible chests here at the top. What do we got? Really close now. No? Or is wings?
Yep,
okay.
Wings.
We got stones.
Stones of sunlight. All right, we got progression.
And a magic key.
Oh, we got a key. We got a key.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
It's probably time to exit and try to get another key.
Yeah, if I was Trystal, I leave. If I was Trystal, never mind. I leave like a bat.
Man, those metal slimes do seem to be out there to be had. You just got to get lucky and run into them.
Yeah, you got to get up there and try to... They seem a little bit courageous right now. They're looking a little bold.
And I got to say that, if you're going to go after them, you're going to run into them. Maybe you should run to them like Taloon would and just, critical hit while you trip into them. It'd be pretty good. Pretty good. It'd be nice.
Unfortunately, though, rogue scorpions are going to put an end to that. I think Trystal's actually trying to get killed. I think he's going to go for the death ward. He's going to go home. Oh, wait. High Shinichi no Geki.
Oh my God. He killed
what?
it. He killed it.
What?
Air fist takedown of a rogue scorpion. Unbelievable here.
This man has courageous cojones. This man needs to be praised. Trystal with the legendary kill on a rogue scorpion with his bare hands. Definitely a highlight.
And we had a metal slime kill on DK. Got the level. We missed it, unfortunately. We'll have to check it out when we've got our other runners who are both closing in.
Yeah, it looks like Rose let us know that another metal slime goes down for DK. So DK got 2 under the belt right now.
So for those just joining us, not a lot of progression here. We finally have seen a story item, and there is a magic key. Both were found on the top of Garen's grave, which I think is well to the west of Tanagel. Meanwhile, to the east, we have Sharlock Castle. A little further east from that, we have Hawksness. There is the Swamp Cave just above Sharlock, Swamp North. North of that is Mountain Cave and Sinister. What kind of good items were in Mountain Cave?
Mountain Cave, absolutely nada. Maybe a torch, but that's about it. And we're going to check. Oh, wait a minute. Trystal's doing the right thing. He's going to get some extra keys.
You got that money. Go buy them. Absolutely the right play here from Trystal. And we'll have a chance to even potentially, maybe grind up some herbs or something if the chests fall the right way, or keys, something like that.
Level 8 actually has the radiant spell, looks like.
That's that's a nice quality of life for both the viewers and for the racers. And underneath we have the Staff of Rain Cave, so we can trade in the harp whenever that might become known underneath the castle.
That is true. But now that he has the keys, let's see him go into the armory and let's see if there's any goodies to be had. And DK is not gonna pull the legend, is not gonna pull off the legend because that's not a thing.
Here we go. We've got the bottom right's a magic key. That's nice to have.
Refund.
Bottom left, a torch. In the middle chest, we've got a torch potentially, but what is it really?
A torch.
Is it actually a torch? Is the question, because we're now repeating items here. Might be an herb.
Might be, and that might actually be a good thing. And up has made it to Cantlin.
With 985 on board, gets a hand axe. That'll help quite a bit with cutting these enemies. The last item was fairy water.
Fairy water. So, yeah, looks like we got a little bit of fairy water. And he is just thinking about things. Oh, he's leaving.
Now,
so,
one piece of information to pass along. One of the items found in Mountain.
Hold on. We found Garanham. DK and Garanham.
Unfortunately, no keys, so we can just check what's for sale. Let's see what's for sale. There's some armor. There's nice armor there. But other than that, not a lot. So one thing to say real quick here, Sinister. We did see a cursed belt in the mountain cave. So 2 search spots will be active, at least.
That is indeed correct. So there might be coordinates, it might be coal, and it might be Hawk's Nest. But 2 of the 3 we know for a fact is going to have some stuff.
Tristal right now is heading right up towards Cantlin. I don't know if he's seen it yet. Has seen it now, though, and is probably thinking, town.
But there's another town. This is going to be interesting because I didn't get a chance to see where this town is at.
It's Cantlin is what he's working towards. We've seen it before from up to NG, but I believe Tristal has not been there yet.
Now I was talking about up. It looked like there was a different town heading towards up.
Well, then we'll have to wait and see, because up's probably going to head that way now. And
either it's gonna be Kingdom 6, it's gonna be Keys Town, or we're gonna go take a bath.
The 6, Toronto. Indeed, Brackenry could be the thing, and that's not what you want to see at this point in the festivities whatsoever.
Now, if it was right next to, I don't know, Sharlock, then yeah, we go to the Kingdom 6 all day, every day, because they always keep the torch on for us.
You can see now some big bravery and still punching really pathetically at level 8. That hand axe is going to do some nice work for up 2 NG. You got to think DK's hoping to find a weapon. Did buy leather armor and a scale while in Garanham, so an extra 6 defense points at least. That's nice to have.
Yeah, it looks like Up is got at least the starting package ready. He has a dragon scale, a small shield, looks like chain mail, and he got himself an axe.
And indeed, it looks like a dragon scale as well. So pretty solid stuff there to get going, and probably just going to grind now until gets something to help with a breakout, because the agility seems to be a little low for them.
Hold on, Tristal is going to take the chance. He's going to talk to the idiot in Cantlin.
Oh, that heroic man who every day when he goes to work walks across 120 damage points worth of hurting floor. I mean, that's bravery. Or stupidity, you decide.
Just to meet up with the idiot in Cantlin. And do we have coordinates? Yes.
It's a solid set of coordinates, though.
Ooh, 57 north, 67 west. Ladies and gentlemen, we need a princess.
Oh, and by the way, as people like to say, Tristal's got the stick. It's not the good stick, but it's a stick.
That is true. He got himself a pole.
It's not the big stick, unfortunately. It's the wrong one. Quite the coordinates here. And wolves indeed with sleep. Yeah, there's a lot of mean stuff out there to be had, Amused Miniature. It took a while for our players to get going. They are starting to claw their way up that sheer rock wall, but they still got a ways to climb before they can really feel good about where they're at.
And at the rate this is going, hold on a second. Tristal and Hawk's Nest, and says, nope, I am not dealing with that right now.
Yeah, Tristal probably was relieved to see it was Hawk's Nest, because that was right near the start. If that was something with, say, a copper sword or a hand axe for sale, oh my God, you'd feel so far behind at that point, because the other players probably found it.
And unfortunately, a regular knight is keeping Crystal from getting to where he needs to get to. And regular knight has hurt, but this is probably gonna. Oh, he gets away. Knight feeling a bit generous.
DK making ways to Catelyn. I wonder if we might see a sell-off of the Death Necklace. That's a possibility, depending on what's for sale. We do have a silver shield there, so there could be a grind later. And it's a small shield buy, upping the armor a little bit for DK.
Yeah. It looks like Up may have did a little bit of exploration over in this neck of the woods and may have found another town this way. So we need to keep our eyes peeled on Up right now to see where that's coming through. But we got a Star Wyvern, and Star Wyvern says we are not doing that. Oh, level 8 has heal more. Take that back.
That's useful, but with their hit points right now, not the greatest thing in the world. It's helpful, but it's nice to have it, though. If the stats really roll, you might be able to head a little early if you have heal more on board.
Yeah, all right, now we can see the actual stats for level 8. 16, 3, 4, 2. Another big hit, another big stat points and power.
That is 3 double-digit gains on power. We had 12 at 2, 12 at 3, and now 16 at 8. That is an impressive amount of power, but the bad news is the power's been pretty non-existent otherwise on levels.
And what they need to get some agility, and a werewolf is going to say no. Oh wait, hold on, might get away. He gets away.
Hurt more would honestly be just the biggest boon in the world right now. There's a lot of stuff they could blast with it, but you need the spell. Uh-oh.
Oh, we have an AK-47 with Hurt More. You are not fighting this thing.
And I think you decided that's that. Up to
The AK-47 now has the flamethrower rounds. It got the flame round, so tap burn.
Well, an AK-47 is a tool, and they made him act the mother-loving fool. That is real disappointing to see.
Like I said, he got them flame rounds. He got them incendiary rounds this time around. So the AK-47 is not here to play around with these folks today.
The only good news out of that is that later on, if he is Hurt More happy with Erdrick's armor, at least it'll only do half damage, and it's preferable to physical hits, you would think.
Uh-oh, Dragon Lord Carter in the chat says the AK-47 would hurt more. What is this? The fun swat now? The fun swat now?
Oh, up 2 in G. Oh, gets 2, but the metal slime kicks out and runs away. Disappointing.
You hate to see it. And it looks like Up found the grave. So Up has found the grave, so he's gonna get his zones of sunlight.
And a key, more importantly at this point. But you gotta get past all those enemies. And I don't know if he knows what Droll Magi's are mean or just saying, you know what, I can two-shot this.
Yeah.
A little bit of a low roll there, but got heal more. Just gotta use it. You gotta just use it. Please save.
Okay. Ooh, we got a wizard. Okay. So from where I'm looking at right now, the wizard with the flamethrower too. Forget about it.
That's rotten. That's rotten. Yeah, that's rotten. Why? So mean. Actually, it looks like Up 2 in G is actually in Mountain Cave, possibly?
No, he's in the grave. He's actually in the grave.
He opened one chest and is now really motoring around there in the dark.
I don't know. Is he in Mountain Cave? Who knows?
Well, hopefully we would, but we don't.
We don't.
So past Catelyn into the desert there. Gonna try to explore a little past. Looking like it's the top of the world, so hopefully this leads somewhere. But these usually dead end after a long, aggravating.
There was a town actually.
Oh, there is a town.
There's
another town. There's 2.
We got Rimbledar.
Man, you really locked that in. This will be real key for DK, though, as not having found the grave, a different access point for keys. Really big here on DK's side.
He's going to get himself 2 of those bad boys. And not a second more. So right now we have a town in the mount right past the mountains. So
could be Cole. Cole would be really big right now. No one's seen it yet. But
Cole would be the. He's gonna take a chance.
Taking the old man's stash. What do we got? The cursed belts. So there's 2 cursed belts now.
Yep.
So still holding on. I think there could only potentially be 2 search spots, but we'll have to wait and see. Could be 3.
Yeah, right now we're going into this. Okay, Poltergeist is not even. That's not a thing. And right now we missed DK's level 9, so we'll have to wait.
It's the 6. It's Toronto on board here.
Welcome to Kingdom 6. We'll leave the torch out for you.
And by the way, up to NG is indeed in Mountain Cave.
Yeah, he used that radiant spell. Well, that's a thing.
And now we're heading down here just to pick up some herbs from DK. We got a wolf fight going on for Tristal there in the bottom. And up to NG, well, might be going home here in a second. It looks like it says, you know what? Country roads, take me home. It's time to get lost and get back to the king with half your money missing out of your pocket.
Wait, what's in your wallet?
Half the king's money, apparently.
And looks like DK is going to take a stay at the Kingdom 6. Again, we'll leave the torch out for you. Torch lit for you.
So heading on from the one big city in Canada, really. Moving back across, and I'm going to try to get more keys. Does he have money?
Yeah, yes he does. He actually
made a sale. That's right. Sold it there. Very nice.
Yeah, he made a couple sales. He sold those cursed belts. And once again, the deputy is on point. He's making sure that the police is not needed. The old deputy doing his job today, making sure these runners go back home, paying their fine.
This move from DK, I believe this is what the kids call a 500 IQ point play there. Absolutely. 500 point IQ. Yeah, I mean, you say it. Great play, getting those keys, and probably now heading back to Cantlin and maybe try to buy something.
We'll see about buying anything in Cantlin, but I know for a fact that he's probably going to be trying to make a look for Cole, because that's the only town we don't know of right now. Cole does not. Oh, there's Garanham.
Yeah, Garanham. It's been seen by, I think, 1 or 2 players with keys on board. That'd be the next place to go. That's 3 chests to check, and there's always a possibility of maybe tablet underneath or the rainbow drop cave, the jerk cave if you prefer. And
yeah, right now
we got DK at Garanham. How about that?
Yeah, right on point. But now there's 3 chests in the back. So let's see if there's anything worth it.
What's he gonna take from the warehouse? We got some wings. We got gold.
Some money. We got some money here.
And we've got another curse.
So
three search spots.
Ooh, so the armor is out there somewhere. And Up takes down a rogue.
Oh, and we forgot about Vanilla Stones of Sunlight, the freebie cave. What do we got? Fairy water.
All right, so the freebie cave gives us fairy water, so that's possible, ghetto. We can be ghetto about it.
And hey, we got a nice raid here from Speed Gaming Portuguese. Thank you very much. 12 raiders. Welcome to the Dragon Warrior Randomizer Standard Flags weekly race. We have 5 competitors here, and a Sinister will tell you it's been a trip for our competitors.
Fire!
And more fire. And occasionally one punch manning them, but yeah, no, it's been mean.
Well, I found out what we had on 9. 6462.
Not a crazy good level by any standards necessarily, but more strength, more hit points at least.
It is what it is. But, the Goldman goes down, and that's Smuns. You have another cave. Hold on, there's another cave above Garanham.
We'll have to wait and see what it is. But in the meantime, I see people are suggesting awful ideas in chat. A no-run seed where you're not allowed to run. I don't know how that would be fun whatsoever. That's an awful idea. Oh my gosh.
That'd be bad. So from what we've seen here, this may be just a one-continent routine here. Because Garanham is nearby Swamp South, which is nearby Cantlin.
Up to and G getting keys now in Rimuldar, or Rimuldar, however you prefer to say it. And DK going shopping, it looks like. With 1130 on board, not bad.
Yeah, he's gonna get himself at least an axe. Yeah, upgrade that axe.
Every runner's seen a piece of the puzzle here. They're all kind of converging as we go along. No one with a big advantage in our 3 featured racers, but remember, we do have Beta Strep and Diabetes who are also in this race, and we cannot see them on the screen here. So we're not sure how they're doing at the moment.
And knowing what we've learned so far, they might be struggling just as much as our runners currently on screen.
Absolutely, that seems like a possibility. Meanwhile, selling that leather armor and picking up a chainmail, DK really kind of setting up here. As you can see, it really is converging along for everybody.
Yep, and DK is about to get the bad news about these obnoxious coordinates.
Yeah, counting these out would be tough, but if anyone can do it, these quality runners definitely would have a shot at it. If it's a single continent, they might be able to figure it out, depending how brave they're feeling. It is a long walk, though, based on the geography.
Looks like Tristal is he still in Mountain Cave? Or is he further in the grave?
I'm not sure, but either way, you finally got your hopes and dreams. Somebody found a warlock.
Indeed.
It looks like Up2NG is going to do the old swamp dive to go back to Tanagil, costing some money, but hey, you got to pay if you want to fly first class back to the kingdom.
But of course, and it looks like that's Mountain Cave, so Tristal probably got the bad news that there was absolutely squat in the Mountain Cave.
And our runners don't know this because I don't think anyone's seen all 3 cursed belts yet. Less DK has, only one that would have, I believe. But look at these experience point levels. Despite the metal slimes, despite the disparities at different points, they are so close together right now. Unbelievable, Sinister.
Yeah, we got a warlock, and the warlock is not very challenging, and the warlock is running away. Big chicken.
The big thing is that Up2NG and DK, I don't believe, have found the grave yet. And the grave has 2 chests we haven't seen. Stones of Sunlight and a key are on the top floor, along with, I believe, a torch. But down below, behind that locked door, there are 2 more chests. So who knows what lies there? But with 3 search spots, what is possible in those search spots? We would have the Fairy Flute, Erdrick's Sword, Erdrick's Armor, the Staff of Rain, and the Teas, or the tokens. So that's 5 possible items in 3 search spots.
No. Staff of Rain, we have to turn in the Silver Harp. So the Silver Harp is still...
Thank you. Yes, I was a half step ahead of myself on that one.
And it looks like DK is actually taking down, it looks like Wraith Knights are now killable, at least.
I believe I mentioned the flute, but just in case I didn't, Amused Miniature says the flute. Well, I thought I mentioned that, but regardless, I believe it's 5 items that could be in those 3 spots. So there's a possibility, and oh, I hope I am wrong, but with 3 there is a possibility that the sword and the armor could be in Charlock.
No. On a regular seed, armor will be in one of those 3 search spots.
Oh, okay.
The sword, on the other hand, well, let's pray it's not in Charlock.
Well, that maybe won't help if they're going to try to fight their way down, but if they're just going to run, sword down there's not the end of the world. It's just a little side trip, hopefully.
One would think.
If they get that armor in one of the regular spots, then that's much nicer. Is that a newer feature of the thing? I remember that being a possibility when it became a chest item. And indeed, I'm just being told in chat it is possible that both can be in Charlock. I know I've played Seeds before, so we'll have to wait and see how things fall out here as we start to make some progress. But right now, I think all 3 runners, Sinister, are going to be our 3 here, and maybe our 2 we can't see, are looking for level 10 and hoping there's going to be some hurt more. They want to start firing that fire back. They're sick and tired of being burned. They want to do the burning.
Well, to do the burning, you're going to have to get some levels, and unfortunately, this is going to be a climb.
Some good experience gaining here from DK with that hand axe. Less than 100 away right now from level 10. And with this Wraith Knight probably going down here, and indeed, it's very close, only 22 away.
And it looks like DK is going to take a stay like you're staying in Garanham right now, so you can get some.
Very nice. Up to NG, realizing the stop spell was there, but had just enough damage output to take down that knight. That's a good kill, but if that knight gets stop spell off quick like that, you... Oh, never mind. Excellent move. Well done.
Hi, Shinichi no Geki. And level 10 on DK. Let's see what we got here. At level 10, 4, 3, 2, 11, and a spell. What's the spell?
Heal. Oh, here's the fire. Unleash the fire. Gonna fill up right now, have full blast, and you watch these experience points start climbing.
We got a suspect running. Smoke him. Looks like DK is already equipped with his flamethrower. He's gonna go start the smoking these cats.
And unfortunately, it's
no! We got Officer 784-731 on patrol saying you have violated parole. Go home.
Well, his exploration's been prorogued. He has gone back to the castle, and now the red dragons are coming out of the woodwork over on up to NG's side.
DK, what have you done? Officer 784-731 has decided to finally stop eating his donuts and say, yeah, it's time for me to do some work. It's time to do work.
In the words of Thanos from the post-credit scene in Age of Ultron, fine, I'll have to do it myself. Oh my, the red dragons are throwing down.
They have no chance, as Shane McMahon would say.
And a great takedown there of a demon knight from DK. Bit of a risk take there, and sneak attack blue dragon. Man,
looks like the deputies are now starting to pave the way. It looks like the police is finally woke up. They woke up the police, and was Up trying to do? Nope, he was not trying to stay at Hawk's Nest. That's not happening.
With Hurtmore, I wonder if DK is going to head there now. I mean, you got Hurtmore. You should check that spot just in cases.
That might be interesting. If it is a burnable enemy in Hawk's Nest, that could be huge.
Okay, and this is what I'm talking about. These are the enemies you want. Quick Hurtmore, take experience, move on with your day. That's what we want to see, game. Not all these brutal dragons and everything else that doesn't really like Hurtmores.
Yeah, we don't need to see the police. But wait a minute, DK's going. He's going west of the he's going west of the desert.
Tristan might be looking to dive into. I think this is Swamp Cave, not Swamp Cave. Garen's grave. No, passing by it looks like. So maybe not going to try to dive the depths yet.
Looks like he doesn't want the grave yet.
That's DK near the grave as well, so interesting. Have to wait and see what happens. Axe Knight, that's a fantastic enemy for Hurtmore if it kills him. Nice.
Hi, Shinichi no Geki for up. So yeah, we got things happening. We got some progress.
The one problem that's actually Swamp North, Swamp South rather that they're at. I was misremembering. It is similar though. The Garen's grave is between foothills and desert. Past the castle to the west somewhere.
Yeah, it is right above Garanham, actually.
And look at that, taking down a wyvern, very nice. And hey, nothing wrong with a quick 20 if a Drakima is going to stick its nose out the front door.
That is indeed the case.
And then they get a gold man. Run away as fast you can. You don't want 6 experience.
He doesn't want the money either, apparently. So right now, while Up and Tristal do not have their flamethrowers, the experience lead is widening for DK. DK is looking at almost a 600 experience lead on Up.
But the good news is Up is literally 1 kill away from having Hurtmore on board, and that will close the gap. It'll come down to who's more efficient and who's a little luckier in their explorations. But, it's going to have to be quick, though. Running out of resources here awfully fast.
He better take down that the Wraith Knight is down. That is indeed a level. Welcome to the party, good sir. Your flamethrower awaits.
Too bad it's not Christmas, because after you said welcome to the party, I was going to say pal, Die Hard style. But unfortunately, it's not Christmas. Can't do that.
Ooh, looks like we have... This looks like I'm trying to remember. Was this the grave?
Yes, this one will be the grave here. So let's see what Up 2 and G is going to do. I mean, not even going to use Radiant. Mind you, this is the one dungeon I do in the dark, so I find it the easiest one to walk. But regardless of that, we have a check here of the locked weapons room, and nothing that special. There's a silver shield available already. So not important there for DK. Just doing a check.
Yeah, and right now, Up doesn't have the resources to possibly cast Radiant, but if he does have a torch, he can light the way a little bit.
I suspect probably just looking for a half plate just to really, get that defense pumped up. It's a good gain, that half plate, for the cost you pay, but unfortunately, no luck for DK.
So DK will not be getting his half plate.
Blue Dragon attack for Up 2 and G, diving the grave. Gets away, though. Love to see it.
And it looks like he is going to take the chance. Yep, he is deep. He is diving deeper. Ladies and gentlemen, we have content.
That is really mean. And look, an excellent move. Another rogue scorpion taken down by an excellent move.
Haishin Ichi no Geki. Up, what is up with your crit rate right now? That is 4 crits in your last 10 attacks.
Pretty sure he's manipulating the RNG.
Gotta be.
So with that, DK's back up in the area of Diagonal Town Fun Times and trying to land some coin flips on the Blue Dragon. Misses the first one. Trying to run. No go.
The deputy sends you home. He doesn't even need doesn't need the police. And now we're gonna see what's really good in the grave.
Well, Up 2 and G is making progress. There are 2 chests down here no one has seen. Oh, that's a nice hurt more target if you had any sort of ability to use it. And now we've seen the stop spell just going to try to damage run through him. Stop spell fails again. Another big hit on the knight. The knight tries stop spell again. It fails again. A dodge. Now in a... Oh my goodness.
God, this is crazy.
Back and forth, Sinister, they go.
And that was a win. That was a victory. And that was the last of his resources. Ooh, we got a dragon scale.
A dragon scale on the side path. That leaves the very bottom.
Ooh.
Oh, level 11 coming here on DK. The following you get 5, 3, 10,
10
5.
and 5. Not a bad level. Not a bad
solid
level.
gains, but again, really looking for that big breakout.
We found the jerk.
A lot of it's in the outdoors here. So
yeah, it's way in the outdoors. We must with Tristal Wit to go find the jerk.
And look at that swamp nearby. Oh my goodness, another cave as well.
That's got to be Tablet.
It would have to be. I think we've seen everything else. We've seen Freebie. I think we've seen both trade caves. So yeah, that's got to be Tablet. Will he get to go in?
There's a chance.
Another Blue Dragon attack here in the bottom of the grave. Landing a hit on a failed run. Another failed run. 2 hit points left. Gets away.
And we do have Tablet Cave. All right, so we get 1 free chest here.
Up 2 and G's really close to to getting the item, I believe. Or is there still 1 more floor? Oh no.
Well, there's a metal scorpion, a metal slime. My bad, I missed my metals. And nope, he's not gonna stick around. Tristal is getting nothing. It's empty. So he must have been a torch.
Herbs are a key. Either way, nothing special for where they're at this point. Not what you want to see. Dooley Dang Darn has to walk out. That investment of time always makes you feel so silly when it's no good.
No good. And right now, it looks like Up is about to hit. Oh, we got a stone man. He gets away from a stone man. And that's an easy getaway. Let's see what's at the grave. What's in the middle of the grave?
We've got... Oh, he's on the chest now. We got gold. Oh, boy.
Oh, no. And and the AK-47 loads his flame rounds and kiss your butt goodbye, Tristal. You're back home.
Unfortunately for Tristal, still at level 9, so with no hurt mores, not able to fire back in kind. 40 experience points away from able to kill some stuff and get moving. Really needs to take something down here. I mean, I know the wolf's not an ideal target, but it's the exact experience required.
Yeah, and it looks like Up is gonna just fight him and fight the deputy to go home because he struck out. Ooh, this is looking a little sketchy.
So keep in mind, we have not seen the token or the harp yet. 2 of the 3 search spots would have to have those. What if the fairy flute is in the 3rd search spot? There could be a sword and armor Sherlock. I hope not for the runner's sake. I hope the armor's in one of those 3 spots. That would be awful, Sinister.
It would be a catastrophe, as one would say.
Wonder how chat feels about it. Maybe let us know in chat. Are you hoping it's double Erdrick blocked for our runners in Sherlock, or do you want them to have at least the armor to make that dive way more palatable? Keeping in mind, there is hurt more AKs out there. There's DL2 breath, wizards, and I don't think we've even seen a golem yet. Have we seen a stone man for that matter?
Yes, we saw a stone man, but we didn't see much of the stone man. Stone man wanted to try to punch Tristal in the face. Tristal said, "No, we're not doing that," and beelined it out of there.
So as things roll along, we do have the coordinates: 57 north, 67 west. We know where Hawksness is. That also has a live search spot. We have not even seen what the Guardian is. And on top of all of that, there's still coal somewhere out in the ether. And coal is the goal because that's a free search spot. Right now, that would be huge. Whoever finds that potentially could be the armor, could be the sword. It could be the fairy flute, which would be really unfortunate. We just don't know.
Well, here's the thing. If they get coal is probably going to be where we might see where this will turn sideways. Because from what I've seen right now, Tristal's the only one that has managed to find the jerk. He has also managed to find he's found a lot. So there's some plays here. But it looks like
the easiest play, Sinister, I have to say, just to interrupt you there for a second, Hawksness is right there and no one has checked it. You have hurt more. Just stick your nose in. What if it's a blue dragon? What if it's an axe knight? Heck, what if it's an armor knight and you can get him killed in 2 rounds with full hit points? There's possibility there. And indeed, we have a check coming here from Tristal. As soon as he gets to 10, this could be massive.
Yeah, he's at 10 now. So he is going into Hawksness. So he is ready. His body is ready. He's taking down a metal scorpion that was given the business all the way through. That's a wyvern. He doesn't want no part of that. What's in our guardian spot today?
I don't know, and
that
is not great.
You cannot outfight that yet.
I hope that's not a flute, Juzal, because look at that. You've got the guy the flute works on. If you find a flute somewhere else, that might be killable. Oh my.
Well, looks like you won't be using hurt more on that bad boy. He is a problem.
And right
now, level 12, we got 7, 1, 10, 18 in a spell, which doesn't really matter at this point. Probably sleep, probably stop spell.
Could just be a quality of life thing. Stop spell could mean some things. And meanwhile, up to G, try to win some coin flips here and take out this this dragon. Has landed, I believe, 1 hurt more. And is swinging it out, gets it done. So that's level 11 for Up 2NG. Up 2NG maintaining pathways here. And I think DK is going to go check Hawksness against
Blue Dragon guarding the princess. Oh, boy.
Well, that is why he was so dedicated to killing that blue dragon. He's got the princess himself. Do they have outside, though? Otherwise, you got to fight your way back out. That's not ideal.
That's never ideal. But I believe he didn't check he didn't check. So
he's got 2 hurt mores. He's got to land 1.
Or you got to run. Remember, he can run and get to the other side.
That is true, but it's risque. Got the heal more on board, and here comes DK to check Hawksness. You want to get that disappointing news? And now we have a likely another princess rescue coming as Tristal heads inside the swamp cave.
Yeah, he already knows there's a blue dragon there. He found out the bad news.
Now, here's the interesting thing. With that level 12 on board, DK might be able to swing and possibly with some low damage rolls, be able to get some luck here on the golem. Will DK try the golem?
Yes, he does. Nope, he's not.
He was checking for a fairy flute. It's going, dang, I don't have it yet.
Nope. All right, so Hawk's Nest and
And still no coal. That, as you said, could be the one where the seed goes sideways. It might also send them rocketing to the moon. Coal right now, the ultimate gamble.
Yeah, coal's gonna definitely be. They're gonna have to find coal and fast because both our guardians are saying, "You want the prize? Let me sharpen my claws. Let me wash my hands. I'm gonna give you these hands," according to what the deputy and Bricks have to say.
You'll catch these hands. Well, they're catching a lot of hands on this seed. It's been mean for our runners. Let's see. I kind of like the princess first if you can pull it off. That allows you to go check the search spot and hey, maybe you'll run across coal while you're walking that down. I mean, why not, right? You haven't seen it? No, it's not close.
Mecha Link said, "Somebody hold my wig. These feels got nothing."
That's pretty dang funny. So with that, DK's rapidly running out of resources to take down that blue dragon. We have a blue dragon attempt going badly for Tristal, and in fact, ending in death. Blue dragon kill for DK though, so let's see. Can DK get out of here somehow?
Yeah, if he can get out of here. I believe he has the outside spell.
Well, he doesn't have enough magic points for it.
Oh no.
Then dies to the drill Magi, the ultimate guardian.
Oh no. The mini flamethrower. This is horrible.
I'll show you who's the bug-eyed slug. Who's the bug-eyed slug now? You are. Go home.
To the house you go. You are way past your bedtime. Catch these hands.
Hey, a wolf lord. I've even seen one of those. Nice. Always nice to see one of them. They're just like, oh, here's your hurt one. Go away.
Yeah. Oh, we got an X Knight. You know what that means? That's easy experience as well.
Oh man, that really split the needed experience in half to the next level. Split. Axe Knight. I'll stop. I swear to goodness, that's the last one.
Makes no difference to me. It looks like a rogue scorpion is trying to freaking put the stop spell to use, but that's not happening.
And there is the level for up 2 in G. Some decent stats. Those magic points are really going to help. Magic heavy work out there. And man, they are just getting roughed up here. I wonder how the other racers are doing in the interim, but I'm suspecting they're probably experiencing a lot of these same horrible outcomes here, Sinister.
They probably are, and it looks like once again looks like Up is going to get the bad news, meeting with the idiot in Cantlin. He has the gold directions.
I don't know how he's an idiot. Like I said, he only walks across 120 hit points of damage tile every day to get to his workplace, where he literally has one customer. You know what? That name might be really... Yeah, all right. I take it back. That's perfect.
The idiot in Cantlin. Prove me otherwise.
I talked myself out of it there. Goodness gracious.
And it looks like Tristal finally got his princess, but he's going to have to fight his way back out.
And only at level 10, so it's going to be a tough road to hoe there. But can one of our racers get the princess out of lockdown and back home?
Oh, wait, we got two princess saves. And looks like they're both...
Oh, no.
He's going to make a run for it.
Blue Dragon rolling too high here, so has to keep healing. Can DK make the escape?
Well, can Up beat a golem? Because it looks like he's heading into this neck of the woods.
Like I said, if you get low enough rolls, you might be able to do it with a crit. Maybe. The hit points are just a little too low for the armor they've got.
Looks like they both got away. They both got away with their princess. They are making a dash home.
Well, DK feeling good about it, but you got to remember there is dangerous stuff in this cave still, and Tristle's out of resources almost, using up some herbs to try to make it.
Yeah, and DK made it out with the return spell. So yeah, they have the return spell. They don't have outside. So Tristle's gonna have to make the long way. Oh wait, nope, he has a pair of wings.
Drink that Red Bull and get yourself home in a heartbeat, or several heartbeats if you're drinking Red Bull. But regardless, the princess is saved by DK and by Tristle. So we'll see who can get to that overworld search spot first.
57 north, 67 west. We're going to have quite the journey.
Oh, I thought you were going to rhyme it with west. I mean, quest was right there. Goodness.
Missed opportunity. I'll see myself out.
So with that, we have another princess rescue attempt up to NG, working on the blue dragon, landing the Hurtmore. Having to use heal more though. Man, that is a magic point expensive blue dragon. You hate to see it. Now they're swinging.
You hate to be it too, but it looks like now that they got their princesses, we're gonna see DK make the travel. This might actually be a good thing too, because if he is gonna try to get those coordinates, that also means that might put him in the way of Cole.
Indeed, that is probably the thinking of the racers here. They just decided, you know what? If I'm gonna have to do this big walk, maybe I'll hit Cole on the way. I may as well kill two birds with one stone.
Who knows?
So as you can see, all our runners right now on screen are looking for search spots. They know where they are, two of the three. The problem is the two of the three they know about, well, one of them they've gotten around the first obstacle. They can at least, locate it a little easier without counting. The second one's behind a golem in Hawksness near the castle, and nobody has seen Cole. So it's all about who gets those search spots. That's the value right now. And keep in mind, there is a chance of an Erdrick sword and Erdrick's armor in Sharlock. We're hoping that's not the case, but it's possible. And one of them is going to be. That's the thing. One of them is going to be. We're just
we have an Erdrick item guaranteed in Sharlock. Now, is it going to be at the judges table, or will it be on the pyramid? Is going to be the next question of the day.
Well, we might have to ask for two of them, and you'll have to guess both. That would be crazy, but man, we don't want to see that. And we got a level here for DK.
5, 6, 7, 13. That is a good magic level, but still not a whole lot everywhere else.
So in chat, do you think we're going to see two Erdrick items in Sharlock? Or if it's one, which ones is it going to be? Make your predictions now. Have a little fun. Take a guess. You ain't gonna lose anything. This is just for bragging rights.
I'm gonna put my pride on the line. I'm gonna say that the armor is out there somewhere. I'm gonna say the armor's out there, and I think the fairy flute is not. I think the fairy flute's gonna be up in Sharlock.
Well, you know what? I'm a bit of a long odds player. I am gonna say that both are in Sharlock, and there will be tears.
And Officer 784-731 is back out again, trying to put the thwarting on DK. But it looks like DK might have his number this time.
Tristle takes down a Metal Slim with 3 damaging shots.
Good shots. And it looks like DK is actually going to he's actually looking to, is he going to make a run for it? He almost had enough to freaking smack down our resident cop for the day.
Another Metal Slim chance here for Tristle, landing a shot already.
Oh, wait a minute.
Another one.
Oh, wait a minute. Rose just informed me that
another one.
Ooh, another. Give me another.
Oh goodness, Healmore and police, we missed that. Thank you. As you were
they got donuts on them.
Oh my goodness, they've got those med patches ready to go. You hate to see that.
I hate to see it. It looks like he's trying to run for it. Oh, he finally gets away. Oh, this could be a problem if that's the guard blocking the Pimp Lord.
So I think up to NG checking here, or maybe going to take a shot at this. I think up to NG's already seen this. Yeah, going right in, swinging, stop spell. Oh no!
Oh no!
But and no stop spell for our players. That would be a real get through if they had it.
If this doesn't connect, it looks like it's the opening gambit. Baby breath. Oh, this could be good.
That's useful. That is a useful thing to see.
That is good.
Potentially. Is that going to land there? So now it's just swing and pray.
But it looks like the bricks are content on.
He's got it.
Got it.
Golem is down. Golem is down. We have the
silver harp.
That's still a good thing. You go get that staff of rain. That's important.
Alrighty, so the silver harp is in Hawk's Nest behind the golem. So yeah, and the golem is, if the armor becomes a thing, the golem might be a very interesting spot to go with because he's trying to stop spell right out the rip. That's a 75% chance of that stop spell coming out first.
And yes, if that would have been the fairy flute, that would have been funny for the viewers. I might have cried a little for the runners. Oh, that would have been bad.
And Tristal is finally at 12. The police finally catches up with DK. Go home, they said. You have violated parole.
Police had to come out and get him. That's not real nice. Come on. Just let the guy have some fun.
Not happening in this seed. Fun is
oh my goodness, the deputy seeing the action and getting in on it, taking down Tristal.
The deputies came out too? Well, Jesus. We got this is officially, we're dubbing this season, this Sunday, it is SWAT Sunday. Because it looks like they want their quota. Apparently the cops are out in force to get their quota. They want their money.
Slaughter Sunday. Oh, that's nasty.
All right, so we are an hour in. Let's do a little bit of a short recap for everybody who has kind of missed out on the fun. As you well can see, Silver Harp was discovered in Hawk's Nest. Currently up has that. The staff, the Stones of Sunlight is at the top of the grave. And then they started out with a death necklace. So currently right now, we don't know where the sword's at. We don't know where the armor is at. We don't know where the token is at. And the fairy flute is also absent. We have all 3 search spots to be found because all 3 curse spells have been discovered by at least one player. So prepare yourself for a long one.
And the only search spot we have seen validated so far is the one in Hawk's Nest. By taking down a golem, Up 2 and G has found the silver harp and is now in Garanham to make the trade because in back of the warehouse, the old man sits there waiting to give you the staff of rain.
Nope. Oh, he already got the staff of rain already.
Oh, he already made the trade. Wow, even better. I was so enraptured by your recap that I didn't even see that happening.
Yeah, he already went back to the castle and got his staff of rain, but the token's still missing, so they can't turn it into the jerk.
Yes, indeed. So we'll have to wait and see how it goes here. The experience points really piling up for DK. No one's really made too much hay here to try to find the search spot yet that we've seen. Not a lot of checks going on. We'll have to wait and see what happens as they go along.
Indeed. But it looks like, Rose put us in chat. The seed is brought to you in part by the sheriff of Nottingham.
Not a very nice sheriff, if the stories are to be believed.
That is true. And Up is about to get the bad news that is only fairy water. Oh, wait a minute. We might have found coal.
That has to be coal. We have not seen this town. Tristal is within sight of coal. Make your guess now. Is it the token? Is it the armor? Is it the flute? Or is it the sword?
Is it the sword?
Make your guesses now in chat. Is this going to be, hallelujah? Or is this going to be, oh no. If it's the flute, it's disastrous.
Alrighty, here we go. Go and take yourself a bath and let's see.
Sinister, take it away. Tell us what we've got.
What we got? It is the armor. Hello,
big get. A huge get. Tristal. Really, really happy to see that. Probably knowing just how awful it is. That's going to make the dive into Sherlock so much better. That's going to make that golem a non-threat. Oh
Here we
my
go,
goodness.
ladies. All right, ladies and gentlemen. For those who don't know about the armor, let me give you the breakdown. The armor gives you 40
Before you start, Sinister, just if you're going to run down the armor, I have enough time to take a 5-minute break because it's such a good piece of armor. Go.
Alrighty then. Armor is gonna give you 40 defense. Best armor that money cannot buy. Stop spell, not even a thing. You take a third less damage from Dragon Lord Breath and half damage from any of the hurt spells. You don't have to worry about trap tiles or swamp tiles because they're walking like cushions on a pillow. Also, for your problems, you also get 1 HP every step you take. So, not having enough heal? Don't worry about it. Go ahead and walk it off. Walk it off. You can afford it. And with that being said, it also means that this search spot has to be the token. So we officially know that the fairy flute and the sword is in Sharlock. So everything has finally been discovered. Booyah!
I gotta say that armor gotta be a top 5 piece of equipment all time in a JRPG. It's so good. Oh, and it's fantastic.
I'm calling it top 3. I'm calling that top 3 in all of JRPG land. And it looks like,
Well, we got a lot of north to go here. The east lined up, or the west has lined up, but the north is 50 off here. So gonna have to make some northern walks. But Tristal, having that armor, that's going to make a massive difference walking through all this swamp and just heal. It's going to make such a difference. Big advantage.
It's going to be a big difference. And remember, in addition to that, he's going to have to do a long walk. But the one thing is for certain, though, he does have access to...
It cuts off. I think it cuts off on him. I don't think he's far enough north. Oh my goodness.
No.
You have to wrap around. How bad is this wraparound going to be? Let's find out. We have an Armor Knight kill coming up for DK.
And Wizard, the Wizard brings out the flamethrower. Goodbye. Take your behind back to the house up.
Not what you want to see there by any means, but at least the knowledge is there now for up 2 and G going forward about wizards, and you do not mess with them.
And it looks like, yep, he's going back up north. It looks like there is nothing. Will the police let Tristal go? Haishinichi no Geki. That is not enough, though. That is not enough. So now they're gonna have to fight off. Now they're gonna have to fight the police with a heal more.
45 damage. Wow, that's
even with the armor.
Oh, that is rotten.
And there's that heal more. The police has ate their donuts. Let's go.
It's gonna have to heal because we've seen the ranges somewhere in the 20s to the probably mid to high 40s. Yeesh.
And it looks like he is still not getting away from the police. Meanwhile, DK has finally made his way to Cole. He'll be getting his lovely piece of armor, and Tristal made it out and escaped with his life.
And also a large shield and a half plate buy from DK at some point. So feeling a little better armor-wise, and we'll have 6 extra defense over Tristal going forward with that shield in hand.
And looks like Tristal has finally gotten his way out of the police. He is actually nearby his location, and he's going to get his token. We are now in no mode. We know everything right now.
It's just going to come down to stats and when you want to make that dive. Axe Knights with heal, that's not a big deal. That's silly. It is going to delay Tristal unnecessarily.
But not the worst thing ever. And it looks like the deputy is out there trying to cause trouble for DK, but DK now has the stats and the armor. This should not be a problem for him.
Axe Knights must have got baby's first magic kit for Christmas. Heal and hurt on board.
Oh, they must have took what the magician had or something.
So as you see, DK now with the armor feeling pretty good and has the experience advantage at the moment. Neither of the people with the armor has cleared Hawksness yet. That's up to NG who pulled that off.
Yeah, and it looks like, the police
Tristal gets killed. Tristal didn't get the item, did it?
Yes, he got the token already.
Oh, thank goodness.
He
That
got the
is
token.
good.
He got the token, so he's gonna be heading over to Hawk's Nest. He knows that the harp is there now.
And this is going to be a huge thing with that armor. That baby breath ain't doing much damage, and that stop spell ain't ever going to land. So this armor is a big thing to have on board for Crystal.
And it might end up being a grind spot too, because if that stop spell doesn't hit, the golem, aka Bricks, will not be trying to do anything outside of it. So,
and
yeah.
DK just getting the bad news. I'm going to have to walk around to get to that search spot. Starting to make the way, and a werewolf shows up, and here you go. There's that fire information for Crystal, and here's the stop spell information. And you got to think, the eyes are lighting up here.
Yeah, his eyes is lit up. He's like, yeah, this is easy money. This is a grind. Let me eat.
Up 2 in G into Cole, the third armor find for our 3 featured runners. Beta Strep and Diabetes off of the main screens, also in this race. Who is going to get it done here? The stats have a while to go. We're not near the end yet, and keep in mind, Erdrick's sword is hidden somewhere in Sharlock's castle.
Indeed, but here's the lovely thing so far, though. Tristal is going after this golem, knowing that he has the armor. He knows the information. He knows that he can beat it out because he's going to be trying to go and use that stop spell, and Baby Breath is not doing a thing. I believe the man said, we are going to beat you. We're going to stomp you. We're going to slice you. And your meat outside of them bricks will be used for barbecue. Where's my fire at?
Absolutely. And DK picked up level 14. I did catch the last 2 stats, which was 16 hit points and I believe 8 magic points. So a solid back half of that level. The first half was good. That level is going to mean a lot here towards there being able to dive for the win in Sharlock.
Yeah, but we'll get to see the full thing because Tristal is dedicated to the grind. He knows when he knows when he can go do that staff arena at any time. He can go get it at any time. He also knows the jerk is at. He knows where the jerk is at too, so he can go get it at any time. He is gonna grind until he feels comfortable that once he gets everything he needs, he's going home, he's going to Sharlock, and he's gonna go and bust the Pimp Lord straight in his face.
I believe one of these 3 runners has not seen the Rainbow Drop, Kim. I'm pretty sure only 2 have. And as you can see now, Up 2 and G getting the information that I'm going to have to go around to find the search spot.
Yep. And it looks like so far DK is in the vicinity.
He's within spitting distance now.
And he gets his token. So he needs to... Oh, wait a minute. DK hasn't gotten his silver harp yet. He needs to go back to Hawk's Nest.
He's not aware of this. And while this is going on, this walk, you can see Tristal is rapidly cutting into that experience point lead. Already cut it down by 500. DK is going to have to try to make some hay here and get back there as soon as possible. I think he's going to need to just hit that return spell, get some of that MP back, and make a beeline straight to Hawk's Nest because this golem is grindable. It is so delicious. The experience is juicy. Well, here comes that level. So let's see what we got on the first couple stats. We've got 3 power, 7 agility,
16, 8. So we got to do a little bit more grinding.
Oh, that agility is what the French call atrocious. 56 at 14 game. Are you serious? That is bad.
That is not just bad. That is horrible. Because guess what? Dragon Lord, even without Dragon Breath, he's hitting for well into the 60s without question.
A broadsword buy here from DK. It's an interesting play. It's going to add an extra 8 attack power.
Yeah, it'll add about 8, but here's where it gets a little interesting. If this is going to be indeed a grind, DK can probably either cut into the lead and surpass because he's getting just a little bit harder, or there might be a thing. So right now, he's at cold though, so he is losing ground fast.
In fact, provided Tristal pulls off this kill, we will have an experience point leader change, as Tristal is only about 100 behind right now and killing a golem. They're going to be pretty much tied after they both get their kills here. So close, but it's looking nice here. Look at that. 62.95.
Yeah, it looks like freaking Tristal. This is turning up Millhouse for Tristal. Tristal has found the spot. And this will be our first experienced lead change since Go. That's how it was. It's been an hour and 24 minutes, but finally there is a new leader in kills.
Early on, Up 2 and G had a slight advantage, but the first metal slime kill went to DK. And realizing that levels 5 and 6 were not great, really got to move along. And now it's all evened out again with their exploration kind of converging here as they're all desperately seeking out goodness. And has DK not? Oh yeah, DK had not found the grave. There's the Stones of Sunlight. That's another issue that was dogging DK. Interesting.
Oh, DK got some work to do because now he has to go to Hawk's Nest to go grab his harp.
Is he going to leave? There's the question. Is he going to do full clear? This is a waste of time to full clear.
Yeah, there was a whole lot of nutting. DK, what are you doing? DK, no, don't let it end like this.
DK,
and he's gonna dive.
DK might not know about the 3 search spots all being active, and this is good news for Tristal, who has been in the trail position of our 3 featured runners and is now vaulting out to the lead.
He's in the driver's seat, so until his resources are about out, he is just going to stomp on this golem like he owes him money, and for good thing too. Finally, a member of the SWAT team is vulnerable because the rest of the SWAT team, they're coming for blood.
Well, Blocky Game Studio in chat says he wants the sword there, referring to DK. Well, here's the thing, though. If you're doing the math, I believe DK has seen everything but the bottom of the grave and Sherlock, and you have to know 7 out of 9 chance it's there, and there's still a search spot in the wind, but you know that one is the harp. But 7 out of 9 chance it's inside Sherlock. This is a bit of a risky maneuver, and as we already know, it's not going to pay off.
Yeah, there is nothing in the grave this time around outside of a dragon scale, which he already has.
So this grind continuing. When this golem is taken down by Tristal, we will see level 15. We'll see what the stats look like. The strength is getting close once you consider the sword pickup from Sherlock. The agility is atrocious. The hit points are kind of there, and the magic is lining up. So let's see if we get some nice buffs here on.
Let's see these games at 15, 9, 16, 19, 29, 3. Oh,
there's the
God.
level. There's the level. Been waiting for a level like that. That's a beauty. Yes, but Blocky Games, you got to keep in mind he hasn't been in Hawksness, and if he knows the 3 search spots, which not guaranteed, really be in good shape. That level was a beauty, boys and girls. Is Tristal thinking it's time to go into Sherlock?
At 99 health.
Well, has to pick up the rainbow drop first, of course.
Yeah, he has to pick up the rainbow drop. That's given. So he's gonna go get a staff of rain. He's gonna go get that. What might be the play for Tristal right now is to go and get that sword, fighting all the way down, take a death, and seeing what level 16 has to offer, because his defense is still looking a little sketch.
Indeed. I think that's probably what the play is going to be, but first things first, as you said, get the Staff of Rain. Go complete that trade game, get that rainbow drop, and Tristal was the first to find the rainbow drop. Does Tristal remember where to go? It is a sizable distance away from Tanagel.
Yeah, but right now with his current defense, outside of maybe all of Sherlock and maybe some late enemies out in the overworld, that shouldn't be a thing. And it looks like DK hit a blue dragon and is about to go home. He got sent home with the quickness.
But did DK see the grave was useless? That is the question.
Yeah, did he see all of the grave? Looks like we might be looking at another broadsword pickup. Well, probably not, but
Tristal's defense must be much higher than 68, just to comment in chat. I believe they're in the high 70s or even 80, like low 80. Maybe 80 itself, based on, because we got 10 from the large shield, 40 from the armor, and the agility is in at least the 50s, and they have a dragon scale. So it's about 80, I think. But you're looking at a Dragon Lord punching pretty hard. That is for sure.
Gistal is just telling us Tristal's defense is at 68.
It can't possibly be that low right now. I can't imagine because you got 56
Well,
agility minimum. That's
Well, the
28 right
it's
there.
well. Here's the thing: the agility. He doesn't have dragon scale. Tristal does not have the dragon scale. And remember, he also got to remember the agility. Half of the agility equals the defense. So
Yeah, all right. Well, 40 plus that, plus the small shield, still in the low 70s. Not horrendous for where he's at, but yeah, diving would be a bit of a deal. And
Yeah.
there's the silver heart for DK.
all right, so DK finally got his silver heart, but he's got to know that he is behind the 8 ball now because Tristal is picking up some resources. He's picking up some stuff. I think he got his dragon scale now, I think.
All right, there's an extra 2 defense, so nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but Dragon Lord is still smacking him well into the 50s.
Oh, sorry, has to sell something to actually get the scale, it looks like. Always annoying when you have to do that.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Meanwhile, here's level 15 for DK. And DK is going to love this level with that nice power, that great agility, that insane hit points. And, well, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, defense is at 76 right now. So assuming that Tristal has the same gear, 76. The attack is at 113. So the attack is looking not good for fighting the Dragon Lord, but definitely good enough to go diving at least.
Absolutely. And you got to think that, large shield pickup's coming. And indeed, so Tristal's now got the 76. And we'll be in decent shape here, ready to rock and roll. Is
All right,
Tristal just got to go get that rainbow drop? Really, that's where we're at. Just waiting to see that get.
Yeah, he's gonna go. He's gonna go grab it. He's gonna grab his piece of candy, the blue lollipop, and then he's gonna go about his business going to Sherlock because, yep, there's the jerk. And there it is, his blue piece of candy. So at 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 22 seconds, we now have the rainbow drop. It's fun time.
It looks like a quick little magic refill coming here for Tristal. Those magic points right now at 15 are very concerning. Only 11 heal mores if you're diving for a win at any point. So, yeah, no, obviously not trying to win at 15, but it's very diveable for the sword. And hey,
yeah,
time for the $100,000 pyramid. Where is the sword going to be located? 50, the 100, the 150, the 200, the 250, or the $300 chest? Or if you really think they're being sneaky, sir, it'll be over at the judges table. Make your guesses in chat. Sinister, I give you the opening floor of a guess.
I'm going to go with the $250 chest.
Well, you know what? Just because the armor didn't end up in here doesn't mean it can't be a little mean. It's going to be a judges table.
And looks like we got some people. Caven's going with the 250, and we got 3 people. You got 2 other people agreeing with you, saying that the judges are holding that sword today, looking like it might be vanilla. The Thriller and vanilla.
So I think Blocky Games is calling the $150 chest, if I'm reading that comic correctly. And sword is a reward for killing Dragon Lord 2. It seems like that would be a waste of your time. But, tablet check from up to NG, as we know.
Yeah, that definitely that seems like a waste of anybody's time for that matter.
Rainbow drop for DK, and DK and Tristal are neck in neck right now. Their experience points are within 100 of each other, and actually DK's regained the lead here temporarily.
Yeah, DK's got a slight lead right now, but again, the thing is this.
Tristal's not grinding, by the way. Tristal's just diving and using, probably just going to stay alive and figuring the golem's more efficient. I'm just going to dive for the sword right now. Not killing anything.
He's probably looking for a golem kill because at least the golem would be more profitable. Wizards is probably not the way to go because wizards are packing heat. They are indeed packing heat.
Now, is Tristal having the idea possibly of trying to just get the sword and win on this dive? I can't imagine with only 11 heal mores that's the plan, but
at 11 heal mores and at 76 defense, that's looking a little sketchy, and especially since the Armored Knights are still packing the flamethrower, so...
Well, that flamethrower has been blunted by Erdrick's armor. It's actually preferred to their swing at this point with their defense.
That is indeed the case. Yeah, hold on, though. I think... Are they breaking? No, hold on. We have the police.
I mean, the necklace could be in play, Velavi. I mean, it would be really, really close. You would be up against it, but it is theoretically possible. You'd be looking at what kind of attack power would you be at with that extra?
Hold on. Hold on. They may not have the health. Remember, 129 is needed for the death necklace.
And that's only if your defense is enough to keep the damage to 48. They are a little low right now on defense. I think the Dragon Lord could swing for a max of 50, maybe 51 on them.
53 to be precise.
Oh, that's really rough. That would be. It's dicey. The necklace was in Panagil. I think Up 2NG sold his. That's why his is grayed out, if anyone's wondering.
Yeah, he sold his. He sold his early. The thing is, it looks like Up is doing the thing. He's gonna probably grind a little bit more, and it looks like. Hold on a second. DK's also diving for the sword.
They're both diving. I still think Tristal might be considering a win on the dive. Get the sword and win. It's risky as all get up, and it would probably have to be Death Necklace related.
I'm almost certain.
Well, now there's a heal more. That changes the math.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. He's just going to die for the sword and probably grind.
Which is probably the safer play. Now you see Up 2NG going, oh yeah, back in my grind spot. Just working that roll up.
Knowing Up 2NG, if he plays this correctly and gets to 16, he might just go down, get the sword, and win there. But with the fun police out rampant right now, they are not giving our runners any chances to breathe.
The thing you got to keep in mind is that golem, giving him level 15 here on this fight, that's an intoxicating level. There's a lot of delicious stats coming Up 2NG's way right now.
But will it be a thing though? We're in the basement. All right, so we're in the basement, and it's time.
Let's see what happens. Well, that Star Wyvern says, not so fast, my friend.
Yeah, he's gonna fix that problem real quick in a hurry. Here we go. So the 150, an herb, the 100, money, the 50, magic key, the 150, the 200. There's going to the 200.
Sword. Looking for the fighter's ring as well.
Oh, the fairy flute was also in the pyramid as well.
The fighter's ring is at the judge's table. That's a bit of a bad break. I mean, now I have a sword grab from DK. This is so close right now.
All right, now the question is this. Who's going to want to fight the Pimp Lord?
I wonder if the best play right now is you just outside and head right to Hawksness. You still have magic points. Just get over there. Start killing that golem. But it looks like they do have a shot. Tristal at least going to check who the Guardian is down here. Good information to have. And all magic points still on board for DK here, Sinister.
Okay, I just got information. Tristal does have enough for a death necklace, but he may not have the defense to sustain it, though.
It would be a highly unlikely back-to-back large physicals, but yeah, there might be a bit of gambling here. We'll have to wait and see what our runners do. As Up 2NG is now into Sharlock.
So he's going to take a trip into Sharlock. All right, so everybody here is trying to think this is the win.
It's an Axe Knight. That's a great find because the Axe Knight has heal and hurt. Both are kind of inconsequential here. So great stuff here, and DK also heading here. It looks like Tristal's going for the win. Tristal blows through. Going to be going to use that death necklace with only 10 heal mores. That is dicey. Or maybe hurt more strats.
Hold on.
Oh, another heal more though.
Looking a little sketch. Here we go. We are now fighting the Pimp Lord, the best dressed man in all the land. Ladies and gentlemen, get your fight on. It's time.
This has been a heck of a race. No herbs left on board for Tristal as well. I can't see this working either. It's got to be hurt more strats. I can't see the death necklace getting applied. at this point. There's no easy fill up around the castle. You don't want to get cursed out. There's no nearby town.
He's putting on the
Oh,
necklace.
I have to think this is a mistake, but we'll have to wait and see. I can't imagine this is going to work.
I don't imagine this is going to be a thing.
And DK's also plowing through and heading for the Dragon Lord, but with full magic.
All right, here we go. And that's a back attack. 28. All right, so that's one hammer down and out. Here we go. 10 remaining.
That was a low roll there, 25. Landing a 20, though, that's nice. Another low roll. Is he going to risk it? Risks it. 19. The breath attack kills him. Oh, but he still has magic points at least.
Go home. You are also cursed. Get out of here.
And here we go. The Dragon Lord now getting ready, and the Death Necklace coming on right away here for DK. Will this work any better, Sinister? 2 extra heal. No, actually had to use a heal more on that red dragon. So down to 10.
Down to 10. This is going to be very sketchy.
We'll have to wait and see, but first things first, the Dragon Lord continuing to pound away and hurt DK. Will there be a back attack? That really hurt Tristle's any chance of anything, but let's see.
Nope, we got a front attack.
19 to open. Solid. We'll get a heal more. Meanwhile, the die for up 2 NG closing in on the basement, looking for the sword in the treasury. 13.
13. That's a low one.
A 50. Oh, that was close. We gonna see a risk here? Thinking about it. Decides against it.
That's an attack for 35. Okay, that's a hit. There's breath. He's gonna go to the heal more.
47 damage so far. It's tight. It's possible by all means, but it's tight. There's 16. That would be 69, I believe.
Nice.
But mathing. Oh, another 50. Just vicious. A 20 though. Oh, much
89. Looking like 89. Will DK pull the impossible?
Oh, it's not the impossible, but it's dicey.
102.
I believe, if I mapped this correctly the whole way. Another swing coming in. It's 18, 120. Looking okay right now, depending on the rolls. You actually want to see breath attacks at this point. They'd be preferred. Physicals are scary. 136.
46 damage. This is the last. He has one more heal more to play with. That's a 50.
He should be good. That was a 50 roll. Is he going to get it? Oh,
no, he's not. No, he is not.
2 swings should be more than enough at this point, but that was a big hit.
Oh, here we go.
There it is. Get your GGs out. No one is finished yet. No one off camera has finished. No, there it is. Oh my goodness. Let's see. It's going to be close on the finish. GGs to DK, having 1 extra heal more and not a back attack. Over Tristle made the difference.
Out of there.
And as
get your GGs in chat. Get your GGs in chat.
To the king here, Sinister. It's an official time on SRL. 1 hour, 42 minutes, 48 seconds. DK9146 is your winner of the standard weekly race. GGs.
That was a slobber knocker and a half. Get your GGs up for freaking DK. We're going to see if we can get him for an interview because, wow, we got some stuff.
With 9 heal mores on board, is up 2 NG also going to try to make a crack like Tristle did?
I don't know, but at least Tristle does know that outside of a back attack, he's fine. If he doesn't get back attack, he should be fine.
I mean, it's right on that edge. It's just how aggressive do you want to be? Tristle had some bad luck with that back attack and already being at 9. And up 2 NG is indeed going after the Dragon Lord here.
Yeah, but up to G he did not put on the death necklace yet, though.
Probably, last chance to
Oh, wait, that's right. He does not have the death necklace, so he's going to be stifled. And DK
joined us for a second, but popped out for a moment as well.
Let me get him in there.
Now joining us in the room, Sinister, DK9146, the winner of the weekly race.
Ah, man, GG's. Your journey has finally ended.
Yeah, that race sucked.
That is the best summation of what just happened. Yes, 100%.
So outside of saying that was absolute hot garbage, how was that fire? How was your trip in Inferno for the first 9 levels?
Yeah, I at no time thought I was doing well during this race. I had thoughts to forfeiting at certain points just because I felt I was way behind. So I'm flabbergasted that I ended up winning this. Although Charlotte was nasty, so I could see some people having failed dodge for sure.
Well, we can't see 2 of our racers in Diabetes and Beta Strep who have yet to finish. But you guys all experienced a lot of the same things, which was fire, pain, misery, fire, more pain. There was some misery, and I think fire, pain, and misery. That was awful.
Not to mention that the minute you end up with hurt more, the police wanted to come out. And yes, his badge number was 784731. So there's your badge number, DK. You can blame him for coming out to play.
Yeah. As soon as and I ain't gonna lie, I got really confused when I found Mountain for the second time and realized I had a single continent there too. I had no idea. I got so lost, I missed maps so badly. That's what took so long to find Cole and Greg.
I have to say, I never got a great sense of the geography of the map, and it being one thing, one continent, while connected, just made it that much worse. By the way, Tristal actually fought the Dragon Lord before you, went with Death Necklace, but had 2 less heal mores and took a back attack at the start of the fight. Really was in trouble. Took a risk on, 47, and got clobbered, unfortunately, or 45.
And looks like UpG has got his ball of light. He has finished.
And got it done with 9 heal mores, Tristal. So the idea was right. The luck just wasn't there. And that's a winning or a second place time of 1:46.28 for Up2NG. Well done.
Yeah, Tristal had everything going, but that back attack put it in some work. And with y'all current defense, Dragon Lord was hitting into 53. Tristal got hit. I know you got hit with a 50, DK. So how did you feel after getting hit with the 50 to the face?
Yeah, I thought it was a max of 51 because we had 76 defense, if I'm not mistaken.
I was thinking, but regardless, yeah, you had 51 on that roll, and it was a 50, I believe. It was.
Oh, yeah. I was scared. I took a couple gambles at like 49 and 50 there. Didn't have much choice, honestly.
And Up2NG, welcome. Your journey has ended. You are second place. How did you feel about this seed?
That was kind of a nasty seed for me, and I'm feeling a little rusty, so I know I made a lot of mistakes. I'm shocked that I got second place in this race. You call those risks swinging at 49 and 50, DK? Wait till you see my fight.
Oh, you had to take the risk because you were the same as Tristal on Tristal's first attempt. You had 9 heal mores, but I don't think you took a back attack from Dragon Lord 2 that really put you up against the wall.
I didn't have a back attack, but I didn't have full HP going in. I had like 75 HP on the first round, so.
Yeah, that was about the same thing for Tristal on that first attempt.
I think I swung twice at like 42, so.
Well, the thing with you was that you sold your Death Necklace relatively early, so you had a lot more HP to play around with. Where Tristal had put on the Death Necklace and then take
Tristal gets it last swing, guys, with 1 hit point.
Oh, nice! Congrats!
Nice.
GG, Tristal. Yeah, I decided I wasn't making a lot of progress, and when I found Cantlin, it was the only town that I had seen, and it had like just the right middle of the road equipment, and I was like, I thought of it like a half a second too late. I went out into the overworld and then I died. And right as I like was in that fight, I was like, man, I should turn around and go back to the town and sell the Death Necklace. And then it took me like probably another 10 minutes just to get back there because, it was kind of tough sledding on the overworld. But the whole time I was just like, I got to sell this Death Necklace. It's like the perfect play right now.
Just to throw it in there, guys, Tristal finished in 1:48.36 and Beta Strep had just forfeited from the race. Clearly has had enough of this. I can't blame him one bit.
I can't blame him because there was flamethrowers to be had by everyone. The Pimp Lord made sure he gave out his weaponry to everyone. Speaking of which, how'd you feel about that opening full of flames and hurt and more flames and fire and more flames?
Talking about like the early levels with the magicians and all that. Yeah, that every time I was trying to, try out a new enemy, I was like, oh, that one's no good. Yeah, that was a little tricky. I was pretty fortunate that on level 1, I found 3 red slimes really fast. That was like the only safe enemy in the area, probably.
No, red slimes was not safe either. They had hurt more.
Red slimes had hurt more? Wow, that's amazing. I fought like probably 4 or 5 of them, never saw it. That's awesome.
So, a little comment here from Beta Strep just to finish out the forfeit here. 10 plus minutes to level 2. First town 40 plus minutes in. Least efficient exploration possible. First metal slime kill 97 minutes in. No point in continuing. I can't disagree with any of that. And hey,
I didn't have any metal slime kills, so he's doing better than me on that one.
And I think Tristel has joined us in the room, our 3rd place finisher. GG.
GG, man. Your journey's ended.
Yeah, thankfully. GG's.
Tristel, how'd you feel about that opening? Fire, flames, more flames to the face, and a clothesline or 2.
Yeah, it's fine to have like a rough opening zone. The problem was when it's coupled with no real good spells. I mean, heal is fine, but no real good spells, low offense, no towns, and anytime I try to explore to get somewhere to get, Mountain Cave or go through North Swamp and find something, just dead immediately. So, yeah, that was a lot of frustration.
Yeah, you got done real greasy the entirety of the whole thing. I don't blame you, but I want to say that if you did not get back attacked, you would have won that because on your heels, the winner, DK, he beat you after you failed to beat the Dragon Lord the first time.
Yeah, just the encounter rate on that first dive was so brutal. I had to blow like 3 heal mores, I think, 3 or 4. Like it was too many. I knew I had to try and take some risks. 45 HP, I think, is what I ended up with, and that was the best I could hope for there. I had to try and get a double somehow because there was no way I was going to make it otherwise.
Well, it is what it is, Tristel, because for you actually farmed up the golem once you've got your armor, and I know you was dancing for joy when you found Cole and got that armor. You was like, okay, heading back to Hawk's Nest. So how was that? What was your thought process once you got that armor? To everyone.
Yeah, that was probably the most interesting part of the game. Was I knew the coordinates were in the weird northwest part of the world that was going to be tough, and I knew I had to pass by Garen's Grave to do it. So I specifically banged my head against the blue dragon a bunch of times in Swamp Cave to get that princess, because I wanted to get everything on the same trip. I knew Cole had to be somewhere over there because I had pigeonholed every other place on the world. So it was either going to be near the search spot or real close to Garen's Grave. And I didn't want to have to go over there without the princess and try and make that journey multiple times. As it turned out, I needed to make that journey multiple times anyway because the overworld encounters were just so brutal and our agility was so low. But I think that was kind of interesting, looking back on it.
That was the thing. What about you?
I don't know about that part specifically. I know for me that what I feel like saved my race overall was that there was no gold grind available. Because first of all, I did go ahead and sell the death necklace for the medium equipment. Which was helping for a while, but obviously if there's a gold grind, that's kind of useless. But secondly, like I felt like it was a really long time before I got keys, and what happened was I died like 2 steps away from Rimmeldar, with obviously without knowing which town it was, and I didn't end up going back there for a long time. So, by the time I finally got keys, I was like, man, if there's a gold grind, I am just dead, because I knew Caitlin had all sorts of, it had all the best equipment. So, and when I went back and there was no gold grind, I was like, wow, I might still be in this.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, when you was getting over to Rimmeldar, the 2 times you did die, as you mentioned, they were both by Wyvern, surprisingly enough. So yeah, that was a thing. And what about you, DK? Once you got your armor, what was your thought process?
Well, heck, I think the armor was the last thing I got before I found the token and everything. Because like I said, I mismapped and forgot that had that whole section of world. So I got that, and I mean, I think I only grinded one more level after that and dove afterwards. So wasn't terrible. I think the worst thing for me was the fact that I got through mountain so early with such weak agility and full cleared it for nothing. That made me so sad.
Yeah, Mountain Cave. And DK, did you ever make it to the bottom of the grave? Because if you didn't, you wasn't missing much. Tristan went down there.
I did. I got my gold. I think it was at the bottom.
Oh no. Yeah. The grave outside of the Stones of Sunlight had absolutely nada. Mountain Cave, absolutely nada. And once we saw 3 curse belt as commentators, yeah, that was the call saying all 3 search spots were good to go.
Sinister, I just have to say real quick that your mentioning of that really gelled with the question I was going to ask, which was, did any of you realize it was going to be a triple search spot at any point, or did you just figure I got to keep looking for stuff?
Yeah, I think I had seen the 3rd curse belt in Garanham when I finally found that, so I knew for sure that coal was going to be required before I ever found it. So yeah, it was helpful information. I was also wondering towards the end if I was going to have to find Tablet Cave, which I ended up finding anyways, but it was like I still needed the token and there was almost nowhere left that it could be. Yeah, it was all about search spots, and obviously the sword was in Charlock, so yeah, just one of those seeds, and everything pretty spread out.
Speaking of Tablet Cave was a whole lot of nothing too. So all your normal value spots turned up absolutely garbage, absolute zero. But how was that level 15? When y'all saw level 15, did somebody jump out their seats? That's the next thing I needed to know.
Yeah, I think I kind of did. Like, I knew either way I was going to need a bunch of power and a bunch of HP to continue on. And then level 15 got us both. And I had the death necklace in hand still, so I did a little quick math, and I'm like, well, if the sword is in the basement, I guess we have enough. But with the low agility, and at the time I still only had small shield, so I went desperately searching for a large shield because I knew that was going to be a big problem if I didn't at least try for something else. And I still had a couple chests missing too. I never dove Garen's grave fully, so it was plausible the sword was down there too. I guess as it turned out, there was nothing there, and then that means the fighter's ring must have been on the judge's table, is my guess.
Yes, it was. The judge's table. The judge's table had the troll ring this time around.
Yeah, that would have been real nice too, but unfortunately not to be. But yeah, it's because I was just grinding golems to get it, and as soon as 15 hit, I'm like, well, we're like an hour 30 something in. We just got to go. Because I could see, sort of looking over my shoulder, like this has gone on for way too long. I've had too many difficulties. I have to at least try to take a risk at level 15, knowing that it was going to be tough. I didn't think it was going to be as tough as it ended up being, but I knew it was going to be tough.
Yeah, that was a thing. Surprisingly enough, though, this was also a seed where DK, I think you've killed 3 metal slimes. Tristal, you got 1, maybe 2.
Yeah, I got 2 or 3, and one of them was early enough that it was like level 6 to 7 or 7 to 8 or something like that, which felt huge, except that the level itself was still garbage, so I was still struggling early on.
I know DK went from 4 to 6, and in 2 levels he had garbage. How was
3 strength out of 2 levels was awesome. No spells. It was a great level.
I love it.
Yeah, I will say though that it's interesting that all the results, at least, it seemed pretty close, because this is the kind of seed actually that is actually good for a race. It could tend to spread out the results. There was really a lot going on that it took a lot of skill to play through this seed. I think it wasn't handed to you by any means. So the fact that everybody ended up close with the finish is just a testament to how good everyone is at this game now. Because I think some newer racers, it could have been like 2.5 hours. Like this was kind of a brutal one for someone maybe a little newer to the randomizer. It took a lot of skill to get through this one.
Yeah, that was a thing. A thing that just came to mind is, are any of you 3 going to be in the winter tournament this year?
Yes, I am. This is part of my practice. This week and last week have been the 2 practice runs I've done so far for it.
Yeah, I'm going to be in it as well. I didn't get to do it last year, but we'll see how it goes. I like the alternate flag sets sometimes.
What about you, Up?
I generally prefer standard, so I'm gonna probably sit out the Winter League. Chaos in particular, I'm really not fond of. But we'll see. I might end up volunteering to commentate or something like for a race or two. I know they usually need a lot of volunteers, so I mean I'm happy to pitch in. But yeah, as far as running those kind of races, I don't know. It's not my thing, so we'll leave it up to all the daredevils out there to run chaos mode and see what happens to them. As a viewer, it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, I can't be mad about that. So, before we get ready to move on to the Zelda 1 weekly randomizer, do anyone have any last minute thoughts before we sign off and do a raid ourselves?
I thought the race was fun because I didn't have to play it.
Yeah, it was definitely a challenging one. Thanks guys for putting together the restream and everything. I know we're just starting to get back into it with these weeklies, so much appreciated.
Anytime. And I'll be commentating for the Winter's League myself, enjoying the fun here. So if there's no other comments, we're going to end for the night. I am Sinister.
I'm Brysolf, and that was a heck of a race.
And this is the commentating team just saying good fight, good night.